great win today, really tough conditions, but a hard-fought win, and I suppose after like a 6-week break you didn't really care how we won as long as we got the win today.
Yeah, it was sloppy conditions. I don't think we'd want to play in them conditions again, but we got the job done, 3 points, so we can't complain.
Yeah, 3 points obviously most important. 4 goals today, you scored the first on your return. Do you remember much about it at all?
Yeah, we play like that in training, tiki-taka. It's nice that it's coming off in a game now.
Okay, brilliant. Imi, obviously another goal for yourself. Do you remember much about your goal?
Yeah, I think the cross just come in from Tash, just took a touch and hope for the best really, and it's gone in, so yeah.
Good. How tough was it? Obviously we had a 6-week break. There's been no games at all before this one. How tough was it to come back in straight away into a game situation? Did you find it tough, or did you feel your girls settled down well?
I think it was tough, but we had programmes during the lockdown which kept us going, and then we had a really intense week of training just before today. Obviously it's still not the same like being match fit, but to have that training was a good setup for us today, and we can only go and build on that. So
yeah, absolutely. So you're going to build on that now. Obviously that win today should see us get into the top 3. After sort of a few changes in the summer, and obviously a couple of breaks that we've had to have due to COVID, are you girls satisfied where you are in the league, or do you feel that you can push on and get to the top where you feel maybe you belong?
I think, yeah, we definitely want more. I think we were disappointed with a couple of results early on, but yeah, we just want to push on and get as many wins as we can, and this team, like, we have a winning mentality and we want to go as far as we can, so yeah.
Charlotte, finally, we move on to Lewis in the Cup on Friday night and followed by Keynsham on the Sunday. Obviously it's been tough to come back into it straight away, but I suppose that's what you girls now want is game coming quickly, to get back that match fitness and just propel yourself up the table.
Yeah, I think in an ideal situation we wouldn't be rushing back into games, we'd be focusing, getting training, getting fit, because you've seen in the Premier League there's injuries all over the place. But then again, we want to play football, we want to be back doing what we love doing, so we just got to take it as it comes and take a positive that we've got a lot more games coming up this week that we can gel, get back to basics. We won today, but again we're in there being critical of what we could have done better, because that's who we are as people and who we are as a team. That's why we're going to get far in this league.
Yeah, okay, well, 4-0 win, brilliant girls, thanks for your time, well done today.
Thank you.
6 weeks since the last game, 4-0 win today, basically picks up where you left off?
Yeah, that's pleasing. That's pleasing to do that, have that sort of time off and then come back and we did put a performance in today, probably not as polished as we want it to be, but it's not going to be after that time away from the game and that. But the girls, we saw it there today. They've trained really hard in that lockdown and they've come back, and you could see the fitness levels were very good today. So I'm really pleased with that. Yeah,
and I suppose you mentioned the players there, but also credit to the staff as well, because it's another unique situation that we've we found ourselves in. So everyone seemed to adapt really well, and it shows what a great team you've got here. Everyone sort of pulled together to get the result today.
Yeah. The girls have come up. We haven't made it too much of it, sort of thing. But obviously, you can see from the lineup, a couple of players were missing today. We've unfortunately, we've had silly training ground incidents and that sort of thing. But it's given the squad players the chance to come in and play today night, and it's great. And Holly, credit to her, she's come in today. She's done a really good job.
Yeah, absolutely. And not only players coming in, but also we had Rachel Palmer move from full-back to centre-back. You saw Imi at times having to maybe play deeper in the midfield than she's used to. You must be pleased with that you're able to sort of adapt and still maintain a great performance. It shows what good players you've got at this club.
Yeah. I'm one of those that you'll have players that have got their own positions, but we always like them to play in other positions, because you'll get situations like this and you need to do it. But fair play to them, they've done really well. Yeah,
and let's talk about Plymouth for a second. Obviously they're in the same boat as yourselves with obviously 6 weeks off. Is it hard to sort of prepare for a game that you haven't had the time, you've had 6 weeks off? Is it hard to prepare and sort of understand what you can expect from a game like this? I suppose it's a bit of an unknown situation going in sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, we had a chat obviously like we do about obviously what we're planning for this week and that sort of thing. And you do realise that, because you've had this break, that they've probably had Zoom meetings with each other and the managers assess where they are and stuff like that. So yeah, you can, but they're going to change things, and we just had to adapt to it as the game went on and that.
Yeah, absolutely. Finally, we've had no games now. We've got 3 games in the week. We've got Lewis Friday, followed by Keynsham. you mentioned a couple of injuries there. Will we see anyone coming back for those games, do we know? Or is it going to be sort of similar to what we've managed to put on the field today?
I think you'll find that I'm not going to risk two of the players that were missing today, because when they come in January they're going to come thick and fast sort of thing, and I think we've got enough in this squad at the moment to be able to get the results that we need over the next two games.